Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll show you a science fiction thriller film, Level 16. Spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. A group of schoolgirls lives in an isolated and windowless boarding school under heavy surveillance. Sophia and Vivian live in the same dormitory and become friends. Since they were born, they have not known what a real outside world exactly looks like. Instead, they are just told that the air outside the school is polluted and toxic. But one thing they know for sure is that before being adopted to the rich family, they have to learn etiquette and follow many strict rules, guiding them how to stay clean and proper. One day when the girls are lining up for the face cleaning under the camera, Vivian picks up a dropped box for Sophia, but fails to show up in time under the camera, causing her to be taken right away by the security guards for punishment. She tries to beg for mercy, but to no success. For that time, Sophia is too scared to intercede for her friend. Many years later, Vivian reaches her teenage. As always, she continues the boring daily routines in the isolated environment. As a way to remind herself of how many days she's in the boarding school, she marks a past day on the wooden board every night before her sleep. The headmistress congratulates them someday on their successful graduation from the current level and entry into level 16, the final one, which means that they'll be soon qualified to be adopted by the rich family and have a chance to see the outside world. Vivian is then assigned to a new dormitory, where she sees her childhood friend Sophia again. Sophia tries to strike a conversation with Vivian, but gets ignored by her, who is supposedly rankled by that accident in the past. After their dinner time, the girls are demanded to stand before the camera and take a vitamin-like pill, which is said to be good for their health, and becomes one of their required daily routines. Sophia stays in the restroom, waiting for Vivian. She tries to tell her something, but gets stopped by the angry Vivian. The headmistress later gives every girl a skirt as a present, while the girls, having stayed all their lifetime in the school however, show that they don't even know the words printed on the skirt. Not long after that, while staying alone with Vivian, Sophia tells her not to take the vitamin pill, but without explaining the exact reason. Trying to figure out what's wrong with the pill the next day, Vivian pretends to take the pill before the camera, but spits it out secretly. Later that night, while she stays awake, she tries to wake the other girls up from their deep sleep, but to no avail, causing her to raise her suspicion over the pill. To her surprise, the awake Sophia then urges her to fake her sleep, no matter what she'll see later. Sophia returns to her bed right before the headmistress comes inside with the security guards, who carry Vivian and another girl out into a demonstration room, where an old couple, supposed to be the adopters, are brought inside to check the girls' conditions. The old lady checks her own seemingly joyful face in the mirror, before choosing to keep the other girl. While Vivian is taken back to the dormitory, Sophia urges her to find a way out of the school. Feeling something strange with the adoption though, Vivian however insists on staying in the school, because she believes the outside world is toxic. Someday the girls are called to the infirmary for a vaccine shot, which the doctor claims to prevent colds. Later that night however, one girl suffers from a sudden convulsion due to the shot, and is taken for emergency treatment. While on her return visit to the infirmary, Vivian confides to the doctor the strange things that happened the other day. The doctor realizes that she failed to take the pills. As a result, he gives her a big shot, which makes her fall into sudden dizziness. As Vivian dangles back to the dormitory, Sophia continues to persuade Vivian to run away with her, and tells her the detailed escape plan, which requires a door pass first. Vivian gets annoyed by Sophia, and bursts into anger, which is however, treated as the bad manner, and forbidden in the school. Vivian is then reported to the headmistress, and gets locked up in the forbidden room as punishment. After that, the headmistress returns to her office, and meets her Dr. Lover, who tells that they have to raise more kids to meet the demands from the investors. The headmistress, however, seems to be sick of this business, and just wants to put an end to all of this as early as possible. But the doctor warns her of the powerful investors, who are the least ones they would like to piss off in this world. That night, while the girls are in deep sleep, a nasty security guard sneaks inside, and begins to check their hormone conditions. The awake Sophia tries to overpower the tough guy with a tower, but to no success. Fortunately, she manages to knock him down with an iron. She then takes the door pass from the security guard and tries to save Vivian out from the forbidden room, but she has to give up her plan after the security alarm is triggered. The next day, Sophia is caught up and all girls are brought together for interrogation. They search every girl for the lost pass, but find nothing. The headmistress later has to use her own way to make sure that every girl takes the sleeping pill. Later that night, Vivian keeps stabbing her palm to make herself stay awake. She then finds the lost pass hidden up by Sophia. To her disappointment, the pass is soon found not working anymore. But with the pass to remove its screws, she manages to take down the door. Vivian then finds the headmistress and demands the location of Sophia. The headmistress tries to trick Vivian and calm her down with a tranquilizer. During the following struggle, however, Vivian overpowers her and takes a chance to shoot her with the tranquilizer. She then takes away her pass and comes all the way to the basement, where she finds Sophia and releases her out. On their way to escape, they happen to get into a surgery room, where they're astonished to find many dead bodies of the girls, whose face skins are sliced off. It's revealed that those girls, supposedly to be chosen for the adoption, were actually flayed to death. Knowing that the other girls would face the same destiny, Sophia decides to save them out, while the panicked Vivian insists on staying there, waiting for them. As Sophia returns for the remaining girls, Vivian happens to get to a demonstration room. From video footage in play, she's horrified to know that the school is actually a private clinic that provides face implant surgery for those rich old ladies. As instructed by the investors, they keep the little girls raised clean and proper in the hell, and sell their face at a better price after they're grown up. On the other side, Sophia finds it hard to persuade the girls to trust her and escape from the school, for they've been brainwashed for such a long time. But instead, they want to report to the security guard for her insanity. Right at that critical moment, Vivian takes the confined headmistress there and forces her to tell them the bloody business. The girls have to accept the shocking truth, as they discover some surgery scars on her head, showing that she's also taken the face transplantation. They're all horrified by such a bloody old demon under the face of someone unknown, and have her confined in the forbidden room, before following the way out led by Vivian and Sophia. However, the security guard chases behind tightly, and takes control of Sophia soon, injuring her. Vivian comes for rescue and manages to push the security guard down off a high wall, killing him instantly. Not long after that, the doctor shows up with 2 gunmen. The girls have to run for their own life, while Vivian, without better choice, carries the injured Sophia to an abandoned warehouse and locks the door up. The doctor approaches Vivian, trying to persuade her to stay calm and drop her knife. Vivian, who's known the whole truth, however, cuts her priceless face before the doctor, who falls into a great panic and has to face his end-of-life moments later before the investors. The next day, the police come to rescue the frightened Vivian and Sophia. After their narrow escape from the death, the two are smiling to embrace their new life under the soft rain and sunshine for the first time. This is Daniel CC Movie Channel. Peace out.